Hi guys, and welcome back to my challenge. So I have been tagged in a video to do a makeup tag challenge. I think it's about how messy makeup is. So I was tagged a couple of weeks ago, but I've been away and busy and things. So I'm just taking this opportunity now to get it done. So I was tagged by the gorgeous, beautiful, super duper talented Charmed Wench. So if you haven't been to her channel yet, then please do so, because she's absolutely amazing. I'll pop a link to her channel down below so you can go over and pay a visit there. So I have got a copy of the questions here, so I'm just going to get started and get them done. And I thought, if I filmed it here at my caravan, I couldn't embarrass myself by showing you the state that is my makeup table and all my tools and things, because I'd incriminate myself. So I'm going to get started. I can't remember, I watched this a couple of weeks ago when she first uploaded hers, so can't remember what's on it, but I just thought then, oh, I need to film it, so perfect opportunity. All right then, so question number one, how often do you wash your makeup brushes / sponges? I'm just now, I know some people are really good with this, and I don't know if I'm grim or just honest. It's hardly ever. My brushes are hardly ever, honestly. I mean, you'll give it like 2 or 3 times a year. It's that awful. I do have brush cleaner, like the spray cleaner, and I'll just sort of give them a little spray and wipe them on a cotton pad. But actually for like proper, with like baby shampoo with running water, not very often. I'm a little bit better with my makeup sponges. I still reckon it's maybe just once a month, which I know it's disgusting, isn't it? I do use my fingers quite a bit as well now, again for my foundation if I'm going to work and things, so I don't use my sponge every day. But I've actually got a great little hack for cleaning your sponges, so I might video that and put that up. So yeah, so don't judge me. I feel like we're off to a bad start. This is awful. All right then. In fact, I think I've got some of my brushes here. Well, I know I have. I don't think they're too disgusting. And a lot of these are quite new. You can't really tell, but that one looks a bit dirty. Yeah, okay. What do the others look like? But I do, as I say, I do clean them on cotton wool and tissues. Oh, they're disgusting. There we go, there's a few. So they definitely need to be cleaned. The shame. Okie dokie. I've lost my questions, I know. Number 2. How do you organise your makeup collection? Well, I am quite organised with this, and I have got a lot of holders. And what I'll do when I get back and I'm editing it, I'll insert some clips here. And I've got a lot of stationery things to put them in as well. I've got some like little holders for my brushes, and then I've got some of the acrylic storage drawers and things, and yeah, some really good like desktop stationery things which I got just from Wilko's, which are brilliant and really sort of cheap as well. So yeah, that's what I do. In fact, I won't insert a thing. What I'll do, I'll put a link here, and you'll see me on one of my vlogs, I think it was, I was speed cleaning my desk, so you'll sort of see there what I use. That'll be easier. Do you put your makeup products away after you've done using them, or leave them out for tomorrow? Definitely pretty much leave them out for tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. My makeup desk is normally quite messy, but I do use sort of similar products daily, so they often just stay out. And then maybe once a week I'll try and be good and put everything back, and then make sure it looks all nice and neat again, but it's definitely not on a daily basis, no. Loose or pressed powder? To be honest, I'm not really a powder person. I'm trying, and I know lots of people do, but I'm wanting to try and start to look a bit more dewy and things. Just as I'm getting older, I just feel like my skin's lacking radiance. And obviously, like your powder, I know it can set your makeup and everything else, but I feel it just makes me feel a bit cakey unless I'm either putting too much on or using the wrong sort. I have got some Laura Mercier powder in the beauty box, which I need to try, but I think that's for an under eye brightening. And I've got a few other loose ones, but they make me look really crepey, or they accentuate my wrinkles under my eyes. And as I say, when I put it everywhere else, I just feel a bit cakey. So neither, really, if I'm honest. Do you ever fall asleep without taking your makeup off? Now, I am getting better at taking it off. I used to be a bit of a minger and it used to stay on a lot. Which is dirty. But no, I say for the last year, definitely probably since I've been doing YouTube and being far more aware, I've been much better at removing my makeup. However, last night, it was my birthday and I had a few drinks, and then I just went to bed and I just thought, oh, sod it, and I just went to bed with it on, which was disgusting. So, and as a result, because my eyeshadow was really glittery, I've just got bits of glitter all over my face. And even though I've cleansed, and I like double cleansed this morning, washed again, and I've still got bits of glitter everywhere, I can't get rid of it. So I'm a bit sparkly today. What makeup rules do you like to break? Rules of maybe no powder, is that a makeup rule? I don't do my brows. So should I be doing my brows? I don't know. I feel like I should do, because everybody says it's part of your makeup routine. So maybe. I wear sort of shimmers quite a bit, and I think quite often they'll say like you shouldn't be wearing shimmers if you're older. But I just like shimmers on my lid. I just don't like a full matte eye for me, but I might start going more that way. I'm not sure. I don't think there are rules with makeup, really. I think you just do what you want to do, and at the end of the day, it's just makeup and it's not hurting anyone. So if you want to do it the one way, just do it however you want. I put foundation on with my fingers, for goodness sake, and like, oh, shock horror. So yeah, be a rebel. Will you use a product even if it is cracked or broken? Yes. And I think we've all had that favourite eyeshadow or bronzer, you know, or blusher or something that's just like crumbling and crumbling away, and you just can't throw it out because you love it, and it ends up opening in your makeup bag and you've got powder all over. So generally speaking, if I haven't got another one of it and I love it, I will use it. If I've got a replacement, then I'll just bin it, I think. And I know you can fix them, can't you? I think with is it Surgical Spirit or something? I don't know. I saw something somewhere where you can sort of reset your powders if they've cracked, but I haven't tried it, and I don't think I could be that. I don't know. I think I'd have to be really desperate that I couldn't get hold of another one to have to do that. So the answer is yeah, I'll use it, but I think we've all been there, haven't we? Do you wait to pan a product completely before you replace it? To be honest, I really struggle to pan anything now. I've got that much makeup. It's just, I can't get through it. I keep buying and buying and buying more. But I think we're all a bit guilty of that. And I don't think I love anything enough to just use one product. I keep buying all this other makeup though, and I sort of come back to similar shades, and I want to try and be a bit more adventurous. Before I started buying loads of palettes and things, I had there was a single eyeshadow that I used to really love, and it was called Mardi Gras, and I'm trying to think who made it. It was just from Boots, so it would have either been like Rimmel or it wasn't number 7, so it would be like Rimmel or L'Oreal. I need to find out, but I absolutely loved it. And yeah, so the shade was Mardi Gras, and I bought about 3 of those. I'd probably I would pan it. I would hit pan, but I'd use as much of it as I could before I restarted the other one, just because I just don't like waste. She says, who keeps buying loads of other stuff, but I really struggle to throw things out. How do you feel about sharing makeup? I'm a bit, I can't. I think some things I can share, but I can't share lipsticks, and I can't share mascaras or eyeliners. Yeah, and I think it's because I've never had a cold sore, and so I'm really paranoid that I could get like herpes virus from someone and end up having to get a cold sore. So I've never ever had a cold sore in my life, which is brilliant. And as for mascaras, no, I couldn't lend somebody my mascara. I think if it was my best friend and they wanted to use my lipstick, I don't know. I can't even lend people my comb or hairbrush. I just don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't. And I'm a nice person. I'm a generous person, but it's a bit icky for me. So no, I'm not sharing. I'd share, let someone borrow a blusher or probably eyeshadow palettes. You know, because someone could use those. That wouldn't be a problem. But and if someone swatched it, if I didn't want something and I'd only swatched it, I'm happy to give that to somebody. And likewise, if someone had just swatched like a lipstick and they didn't like it, wanted to give it to me, I'd happily accept that. But I think you sort of know what I mean by if someone's using it a lot and then no. And just no. So this one kind of falls on really. How do you feel about buying or trading used makeup? Again, yeah, I won't have a problem. Like eyeshadows, definitely, that's not a problem. And if things have just been swatched, that's fine, you know. Oh, there's a van just gone by. I don't know if that's for me. I'm waiting to get my carpet looked at. Back in a minute. It wasn't for me. Where were we? Or buying or trading used makeup. Yeah, I haven't got a problem. It would depend. I wouldn't want like a used lip gloss or anything like that. But yeah, a lot of products like foundations, blushes, like face products, I wouldn't have a problem with. Eyeshadows. It's just things like if someone's used mascaras, I probably wouldn't want those. And I'd happily trade if I got a mascara, used it once and like it, if someone else was happy to have that, quite happily give them it. I've got no problems sharing that way. It's just for me accepting I'm a bit funny about. So yeah. How often do you declutter your makeup? Hardly ever. I'm a hoarder, I think, and I just can't help it. I just love keeping things, and I'm one of these people, oh well, I might need it, I might use it. I've got clothes from years and years ago that I haven't worn honestly for about 10 years, but well, I might just need that one day, or oh, that was my favourite dress and I know it's too small for me, but I might lose weight. And it's the same for my makeup. I don't declutter. I think I've decluttered my makeup once in the last 15 years. That's awful. Yeah, but now you see what I'm going to start to do now is I have all, because I've got all my beauty boxes and loads of samples. It's not so much that you declutter, but you can do giveaways, and you can put all the unused things into giveaways. So things you are going to use, you duplicates and things like that. So that's a nice way of sharing it, or you can just pass things on to friends and family. So it's sort of a declutter, but not really. Do you use your fingers to apply makeup? Yes. I still do use my fingers a lot for my foundation, especially day to day just for work. But the only thing is, you forget how messy it gets on your hands, and you have to wash it, and it makes a mess of your sink, getting rid of all the foundation. Also, like to use it for some like shimmers and shadows. They go on a lot nicer with your fingers, and even for like patting in, sometimes just blending in concealer under the eyes. Yeah, so I do. So number 13, what products, if any, do you hoard in your purse, bag, backpack? Well, it's easy. Lipsticks, it's lippies all the time, because you know what it's like. have your lipstick, you go out and it's in your bag. On a night out, the only makeup I usually take out on a night out in my handbag is like lipstick and a gloss. And like the same in my normal bags, I have loads of lipsticks. Even my work bags, I have lipsticks. They're just all over, and then you forget about them, and you start looking through your bag. You're like, oh, there's some lipsticks. That's where they went to. So yeah, I've always got lipsticks, lip glosses, and lip balms, and that's the only makeup I ever take out with me. In going out day to day, work, anything. And honestly, I think in the past, I think I've probably had about 12 lipsticks in my handbag at one point, because I just put them in, and because then you're getting ready, you think, oh, where's that lipstick? Oh, I don't know. So you'll put another one on, stick that in your bag. Meanwhile, the one that you originally wanted has been in your bag for about 4 weeks. So yes, a lipstick. Oh, number 14. What is your least favourite step in your makeup routine? I say taking my makeup off. Is that a step? Yeah. And plus as well, like, but also like doing eyeshadows and things, because like definitely now I'm getting older, my skin's changed, I'm a lot more wrinkly, and I get frustrated now because a lot of looks I want to do, they just don't look right. So I get frustrated with my shadows, and I just want to be more experimental, and I feel now I'm getting a bit too old, which I know is a bit lame, but just some things you can't carry off quite the same, and just I don't always get the same finish that I want, so I get frustrated really. But don't dislike any step. I love putting makeup on, and I could just sit all day and play with makeup and just put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. So but on a day-to-day basis, the thing I hate the most, or I dislike the most, is having to, it's the faff of removing it all again. So yeah, sort of like nighttime skincare routine, that's what I hate the most. And then number 15, last one. What is your worst makeup memory? I can't think of anything really. Let me think. I don't think I've had any like makeup disasters that I can think of that have been awful. But I suppose it's like the things we used to wear when we were younger, and used to have like the blue eyeshadow and the pink at the top. So wear blue and pink shadows. And back at school when I was a teenager, used to have like, I don't know if the foundations maybe just weren't as good then, but everyone used to seem to have like orange faces. The foundation was really orange, so you'd have like these orange faces with these blooming gaudy eyeshadows, a bright pink blusher. And do you remember, this was not a makeup disaster, this was my favourite. We used to have, well, I had about 2 real favourite lipsticks. One was Twilight Teaser by, I think it was 17. I think it was Boot 17. Twilight Teaser, and also Candy Floss by Constance Carroll. Does anyone else remember those? And there was another one from Avon which my friend reminded me of, and I can't remember, it was all sort of similar. But yeah, Candy Floss and Twilight Teaser. Twilight Teaser was like a purpley pink iridescence, and then Candy Floss was much pinker, but still does like purpley hues, and they were the business. Oh, they were awesome. So yeah, so, do you know, I might try and source some makeup things and maybe do makeup that I used to wear when I was a teenager, because that was like now 30 years ago. So yeah, I might have a little go at that, and that'd be quite fun. Right, so that's it, all done. So thank you so much, Charmed Wench, for tagging me. I think what I'll do is, if you want to do this video yourself, then just please just film it, upload it, and then comment down below and let me know you've done it, and I'll come by and check your video out and just see what you've done. I'll post all the questions down below so you can have a look at them, and then you can read from them when you do your video. So yeah, that's it. So if you've enjoyed this type of video, then please do give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and then remember to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of my videos in the future. So that's it for now from my lovely caravan here at Filey, Primrose Valley. So take care, guys, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.